Act on. To take action based on information received. The police acted on an informant's tip and caught the gang red-handed. Act out. To perform something with actions and gestures. They acted out the story on stage. Act up. To behave badly or strangely. My computer is acting up. I think I might have a virus. Back away. To retreat or withdraw. He backed away from the angry dog. Back up. To support or provide backup. Can you back me up in this argument? Brush up. To refresh or improve. I need to brush up on my Spanish before my trip to Mexico. Call off. To cancel. The meeting was called off due to the storm. Carry out. To complete or execute. The company carried out its plan to expand into international markets. Cut off. To stop or disconnect. The power was cut off during the storm. Come across. To find by chance. I came across an old photo while cleaning out my closet. Get away. To escape or leave. They got away with the stolen money. Get back. To return. I need to get back to work after lunch. Get along. To have a good relationship. My parents and I get along well. Get up. To rise from bed. I always get up early on weekdays. Give up. To stop trying or quit. He gave up smoking after 20 years. Go on. To continue. The movie goes on for 2 hours. Keep up. To maintain pace. She struggled to keep up with the other runners. Look after. To take care of. My grandparents need someone to look after them. Look into. To investigate or examine. The police are looking into the cause of the accident. Make up. To forgive or reconcile. They made up after a big argument. Pick up. To lift or take. Can you pick up the groceries on your way home? Put off. To postpone or delay. I put off my project until next week. Put up. To tolerate or endure. I can't put up with his behavior anymore. Set up. To establish or arrange. They set up a new business in the city. Take off. To leave or depart. The plane took off on time. Turn off. To stop or deactivate. She turned off the TV and went to bed. Turn on. To activate or start. She turned on the lights when she entered the room. Wear out. To use until no longer helpful. The shoes wore out after only a few months. Work out. To exercise or solve. I need to work out at the gym 3 times a week. Back up. To support or reinforce. The backup generator kicked in during the power outage. Blow up. To explode or inflate. The balloon blew up suddenly. Bring up. To mention or raise. She brought up the topic of salary during the meeting. Brush up. To improve or refresh. I need to brush up on my Spanish before the trip. Build up. To increase or accumulate. The company is building up its resources for future growth. Burnout. To exhaust or lose energy. She burned out after working 12-hour days for a month. Calm down. To become less upset or angry. She needed to calm down after the argument. Clear up. To explain or resolve. The doctor cleared up any confusion about the patient's diagnosis. Close down. To shut or discontinue. The store closed down due to financial difficulties. Come back. To return or reply. He said he would come back soon, but never did. Come in. To enter or arrive. The guests started to come in one by one. Come out. To be revealed or published. The results of the election finally came out. Count on. To rely or depend on. You can count on me to help with the project. Cut back. To reduce or decrease. The company had to cut back on expenses. Die down. To decrease or fade. The storm began to die down after a few hours. Die off. Become extinct. Most of the elm trees in the UK died off when the Dutch elm disease arrived. Die out. Become extinct or disappear. Some scientists say that the dinosaurs died out when a comet hit the Earth and caused a nuclear winter. Dig in. Start eating greedily. We were starving, so we dug in when the food finally did arrive. Dig into. Reach inside to get something. She dug into her handbag and pulled out a bunch of keys. Drop by. To visit briefly. I might drop by the office later to say hello. Drop off. To leave or decrease. The number of customers began to drop off after lunch. Fill in. To complete or replace. Can you fill in for me while I'm away? Find out. To discover or learn. I need to find out more about the job requirements. Get away with. To escape or avoid punishment. He got away with cheating on the exam. Get through. To pass or survive. I need to get through this difficult situation. Give in. To surrender or yield. He finally gave in and apologized. Give out. To distribute or exhaust. The tickets were given out at the entrance. Hand in. To submit or deliver. I need to hand in my homework by Friday. Hit on. To have an idea. I suddenly hit on the solution. Hold on. To wait or cling. Hold on a moment, I need to finish this email. Keep up with. To maintain pace or progress with. It's hard to keep up with her fast-paced lifestyle. Let down. To disappoint or fail. I was let down by his broken promise. Line up. Arrange events for someone. We have lined up a lot of meetings for them. Link up. Connect, join. The train links up the cities. Live by. Follow a belief system to guide your behavior. He tries hard to live by the Bible. Live down. Stop being embarrassed about something. If I fail the test and everyone else passes, I'll never be able to live it down. Live with. Accept something unpleasant. It's hard to live with the pain of a severe illness. Log in. Enter a restricted area on a computer system. I had forgotten my password and couldn't log in. Log into. Enter a restricted area of a computer system. I logged into the staff intranet to check my email. Log off. Exit a computer system. When she'd finished working on the spreadsheet, she logged off and left the office. Log on. Enter a computer system. He entered his password for the college intranet and logged on. Log out. Exit a computer system. Danny closed the programs and logged out when it was time. Look after. To take care of or tend to. Can you look after my cat while I'm away? Look into. To investigate or examine. The police are looking into the cause of the accident. Look up. To search or consult. I need to look up the meaning of this word. Make up. To reconcile or create. They made up after a long argument. Pass out. To faint or distribute. The heat was so intense that several people passed out. Pick up. To collect or improve. Can you pick up some milk on the way home? Put off. To delay or postpone. I need to put off the meeting until next week. Put together. To assemble or gather. Can you help me put together this puzzle? Put up with. To tolerate or endure. I can't put up with his rude behavior any longer. Read through. To read thoroughly or carefully. I need to read through this document before the meeting. Run into. To encounter or bump into. I ran into an old friend at the mall. Run out of. To deplete or exhaust. We ran out of milk, so we need to buy more. Set off. To start or trigger. The fireworks set off a loud explosion. Show up. To appear or arrive. He promised to show up, but he never did. Slow down. To decrease speed or pace. I need to slow down and take it easy. Speak up. To speak louder or assertively. Can you speak up a bit? I can't hear you. Stand up. To rise from a seated position. Everyone stood up for the national anthem. Take after. To resemble or inherit traits from. She takes after her mother in terms of her personality. Take off. To depart or remove. The plane finally took off after a delay. Take over. To assume control or responsibility. The new manager took over the company after the previous CEO retired. Think over. To consider or ponder. I need to think over your proposal before I make a decision. Toss up. To make a decision through chance. We had to toss up a coin to decide who would go first. Turn in. To retire for the night or submit. I need to turn in early. I have an early meeting tomorrow. Turn out. To result or attend. The event turned out to be a great success. Warm up. To prepare for physical activity or an increase in temperature. I need to warm up before I start the workout. Watch out. To be cautious or aware. Watch out for the car, it's coming too close. Work out. To exercise or resolve. I need to work out to stay healthy. Write down. To record or note. Can you write down the phone number for me? Work up. To generate or increase. I need to work up the courage to ask for a raise.